Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview December 12th, 2014 on a Friday, the end of our trading week, getting ready for a little weekend break. Absolutely wonderful. Traders, I'm coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, cool breeze, white sandy beaches, and yep, the same people are still up and down the beach drinking their frappuccinos. Unbelievable. Well, I saw the other one. What are they? Latte. So nice. Traders, just remember that this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, I got to tell you, I found a new coffee cafe yesterday. So nice, so nice. The only thing is, it's not on the beach, but I think I'll be going back there again. It's a very nice place. All right, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, don't forget today's Friday, so after the New York close about 4 or 5 hours, we'll be doing the Friday wrap-up where we go over about 10 to 16 daily charts and look at the past week and what we can expect the week ahead. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired from the Public Safety Department out of the great state of Florida. 9 days later, I was on the Big Bird, came to Thailand for a 3-month vacation to celebrate my 27-year career. And, well, traders, it's 2014, and, well, I'm still here. So I guess I'm still on vacation. Well, traders, I got to tell you, I work harder now than I've ever worked before. I do trade the Forex market every single trading day. I'm in the markets, listening to fundamentals, watching charts, watching opportunities, and looking for those entries to make potential profits. So I'm in it about 10 hours a day. Keeping an eye on it. Don't leave without keeping an eye on the markets. All right, let's keep moving. Risk disclaimer time. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to the news and commentary. Going to try to speed it up a little bit today. We were a little long yesterday.
U.S. House passes the one spot.
Sorry about that. Going to try to speed up a little bit. So let's get moving. We did have some data come out early today. New Zealand Governor Wheeler was speaking. Unemployment change out of the Aussie came out positive at 42.7, and that doesn't seem right to me. That looks like that. Yep, that's right. Okay, and they were expecting 15.2. So we have in the London session, we have, well, actually, it's like 3.5 hours before the London session. We have industrial production year on year out of China, which is very important, which you want to refer back to the Aussie dollar when that data comes out. Other than that, the London session is pretty clear of data until we hit the New York session. An hour before the New York Open, we have PPI month on month, we have core PPI month on month, and we have prelim UOM consumer sentiment out of the U.S. during that time. So we have quite a bit of data coming out then. Yeah, the data because I'm in Thailand, I'm 12 hours ahead, so my news feed sometimes interlocks yesterday's data with today's data because of my time zone. Sorry about that. That Aussie news was yesterday's data. That's old news. But what I just told you is current. So the next big thing is China. Just got to be careful of that. Industrial production year on year, and that comes out 30 minutes before the London Open. Okay? Hope I didn't confuse you on that. And it looks like we really don't have anything to worry about over the weekend as far as I can see. So we look clear for the weekend. I don't see any big news coming out. China's got new loans, and that's about it. Let's take a look at the markets, if they'll be nice enough to bring them up to me. And I get my data for the markets, my friends, out of my Android phone, and I get it from CNN Money. Okay, the Dow was up 63.19%, the Nasdaq was up 24.13%, and the S&P 500 was up 9.19%. Going over to the Eurozone, the FTSE 100 was negative 38.34%, the DAX was up 62.80%, the CAC 40 was down 2.05%, and the Euronext 100 was down 1.19%. And coming over to my side of the world, the Nikkei 225 is currently up to 220.11%. The Shanghai is up 27.95%. And the Hang Seng is up 90.30%. Take a quick look at some commodities. Gold is down 0.20%, selling at $1,225 per ounce. Oil is also down 0.84%. It is below the 60 level. It is currently at 59.11%. I was in the New York session yesterday, and they were saying it wasn't going to go below 60. Well, my friends, it did go below 60. We were at 59.11. So oil continues to drop. All right, let's get over to the Forex charts. That just gives you an idea what's going on in the markets. These are 60-minute Forex charts. And let's get to it with the euro dollar. Okay, we're still bearish on the euro dollar. There's no change in trend. It's still bearish. We had a couple of floppy woppy days, and that was, I think it was due to a lot of things. But I would have to say due to Draghi's statements, and I think he's a very smart man. He keeps talking about this quantitative easing, but he's never saying when he's going to do it. And the reason he's doing that is because he's trying to get the market to price in quantitative easing before he says, well, on this date, we're going to do it. So January, we are expecting a date when the ECB is going to start quantitative easing, basically printing money, which will bring the euro currency down, as did, almost 5 years ago when the United States did quantitative easing number 1. All right, so basically I want this to break below this 200 exponential moving average, and at about 1.2360 or 65, I'm looking to take this short. I want a nice bearish candlestick formation with a second candle showing me red, and we will take this short down on 1.2298. So this looks like a good trade if we can break this 200 EMA. If you look left of the chart, it is a challenge to break this 200 EMA on this 60-minute chart. So I'm not promising anything. Of course, we'll have to wait for the London Open to see if the sellers will be able to break through this 200. We'll see what happens. It's going to be very interesting to watch, but we're bearish. Okay, this is the pound dollar. Take a look at this chart. Don't get confused. Basically, I've given you 2 entry points. One is where we are currently, and I put a trend line there. That's like a 5-touch trend line, so it's valid. And we're looking for the downside. And that line on the top of the chart that's going through where it says pound dollar, that is a trend line, which is a resistance line from the daily chart. That is from the daily chart. So we have some room to work with. So we would take the trade and we'd take it down to the 200, and I would get out. If you got down to the 200, just get out. Don't even think about it. The other option is wait till it breaks the 200 and take this for a sell trade. Again, look at left of the chart. The 200 exponential moving average has held up pretty well on the old pound dollar. And as usual, the pound does not like to give us pullbacks. So 2 entry opportunities on the pound today. We'll watch them and keep an eye and see what we can work out today. Hopefully we'll get some pips. All right. Here's the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, thank you, BOC Governor Stevens, for talking yesterday during the New York session and saying that price was too high. He wants the Aussie to be at 0.75. So that actually took the Aussie down. And yesterday's trade worked out wonderful. That's great. Let's get a pullback. And hopefully the momentum at the London Open will continue. And we will just keep selling the Aussie dollar. We're back in our bearish trend, which we want to be, and that looks great. So really simple trade plan on the Aussie dollar today, not difficult at all. If it comes back up to the 618, who cares? When you get a bearish candlestick formation, take it down. As long as it doesn't go above the 200, don't worry about it. but we're bearish. We are bearish in the Aussie. Thank you, BOC Governor Stevens. All right, this is the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie is just bullish, 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 bullish. I'm just waiting for this to give us a pullback, and looks like it's trying to do. This slide's about an hour and a half old. So, you know, we have like 4.5 hours before the London Open. So hopefully we'll be able to get this done and take this to the upside. I want to buy the Euro Aussie. And we'll take it to the resistance point at 1.5058, 1.5060, that area. And we'll see what happens. If it breaks through it, we're just going to ride the train. And I'm a price scaler, so I'll just take a couple off and let the rest run. Even though I have to tell you, traders, I have absolutely lowered my trading lot size. I usually trade 1% of my account. I'm basically trading 1 or 2 mini lots during the December season, during our holiday season, because the markets are just very light in volatility. All right, Euro Yen. Euro Yen looks like it wants to continue its bullish motion after giving us some aggravation on the bearish side, because the yen got strong there for a couple of days. And now it looks like it wants to continue up. I placed a trend line. I really want to get above that 200 exponential moving average, and I wanted to get above that double top there. You can see that red and blue candle there. I wanted above that at 1.48. 10 would be nice, and we'll just take this back all the way back up to 149.11. So this has plenty of room. We have 100 pips we can go here on the Euro Yen, if that's what it decides to do. The big question is, will it break the 200 exponential moving average at 147.71? That is the issue. Well, my friends, this is the New Zealand dollar, and it is just acting so crazy. I looked at the daily chart, and it's just all over the place. We had some up days. We had, I think, 3 up days. Yesterday was a red day. Today's candle really didn't show us a color yet. It hasn't made its mind up what it's going to do. However, we are still in a downtrend on the daily chart, folks. We are bearish, bearish, bearish. I wouldn't mind this pulling back up to the top of this nasty range, and we can sell this. I don't care if it goes halfway up through the range and gives us a bearish candlestick formation and sell it. However, if it doesn't, then we're going to probably have to wait till this breaks this 200 exponential moving average, and we'll take it short, and we'll take it down to about 76.50, and that's what we're looking about there. So we have some good trade opportunities in the New Zealand dollar, and we'll just have to see how that works. As usual, traders, I make my final statements of the week, and that is, remember, it is Friday, so we have a lot that happens on Friday. One is people are taking profits. 2, we have positions squaring, that's the big dogs, and we have to be cautious of that. Please do not leave your computer until you are break even. This is not a day to go walk the dog or take a walk in the park after you've placed your trade. Once you break even, have a great time, go out, enjoy your life. But until you break even, you need to stay at your charts. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I'd like to thank you for joining me this week. Remember, it's Friday, and about 5 hours after the trading session, we will have the Friday wrap-up, and I'll get that up about 5 hours after the New York close. Traders, have a great weekend break, and we'll see you in the next Asia session. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.